Amidst Trump's immigration crackdown, there are now green card holders, Indians, who are increasingly facing secondary inspections, overnight detentions by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, that is the CBP officers at American airports. There are reports that indicate that U.S. Immigration and Nationality attack people. Under that law, there are now more and more detentions being sought, particularly those who are senior citizens. Remember, a lawful permanent resident or a green card holder who is returning to the US after an absence of more than 180 days is being treated as seeking readmission, becoming subject to grounds of inadmissibility, something that is causing a lot of apprehension amongst a large number of people when it comes to the Indian American community, particularly those who are of a certain age bracket. Now, what are the options available for Indian Americans, those who have green card holders? What are their legal avenues? Let's get in Rohit Sharma, who's an immigration expert, to decode that for us. Rohit, these are not isolated instances. Reports indicate there are more and more people, particularly who are senior citizens, who've chosen to spend the winter in India rather than the harsh winter in the US. When they are going back, they are being subjected to a lot of questioning and possibly being coerced to return their green cards. What is happening? What are you advising people who are coming to you with such cases?
Yeah, what is happening, in fact, is that no doubt Trump administration is very much hard on immigration regulations overall, immigrants living in US. So this is just another one step forward to that. But as regard, this entire scenario of targeting the senior citizens are concerned, because they are the ones, who usually are out from US for a period of almost more than 6 months at a time, because they go to the respective countries, like I'm talking about India here. So they go for their winter vacations and they stay a lot outside of US. So what they have given authority to the border security forces these days is that they can investigate, they can interrogate, and they can ask them, if they are outside of India for more than 6 months, to sign a form that actually can be a voluntarily surrendering green card. Like if you sign that form, then you actually are losing your green card there and then. So as regard this entire scenario is concerned, my advice to the senior citizens is,
Be
first thing
forced
is,
to surrender their green card at that very moment. I'm sure there are legal
yes.
provisions.
Yes, yes. So that is what I'm saying. So they are actually forcing them to surrender legal provision if they sign that form. So very important for the senior citizens to understand that they are within their rights to not sign that form. They can contest there and then that they are not going to sign that form. What happens, at times, because of the lack of communication and lack of understanding over the language issues and all, and people actually, they get a bit nervous and they sign that I-407 form. So they shouldn't be signing that form. The border security force official has no authority to cancel the green card. They cannot take it and they say it's getting surrendered. They can at my ask you to surrender it voluntarily. So what they can do is, they shouldn't be signing that form, and they should stay adamant to that. At max, what happened? They will be subjected to an immigration judge. They will be subjected to the U.S. court, and immigration judge, they do not welcome such scenarios. Even the border security forces officials would not like this matter to go to them. So this is one very, very important point for them, that they shouldn't be signing it up.
I
Rest.
want to ask you one thing. Rohit, which is this you made very clear for our viewers watching this. The other fact is that what if you spend more than 180 days? Let's say you spend 6 months, you want to avoid the harsh winter in the US. You come to India, you spend time with your family. When you go back, what if you cross the 180-day mark? How serious is that?
I'll tell you, crossing 6 months from US actually gives the US authority a right to ask you for readmission to US, right? Readmission. Crossing more than 1 year actually makes you abandoned from US. So as per the US laws, even the authorities are within their right to question you on that. So more than 6 months, they can ask you for the readmission for the green card, and more than 1 year, it will lead to be abandoned from the US. So that is what they have to be careful about. But yes, as a traveler, if you have suppose have crossed more than 6 months, 180 days out of US, you still can contest at the airport by showing your strong ties in US, maybe in the form the tax returns that you have filed, maybe you have assets there, maybe you have children, who are actually doing very well in the US economy, and also all these factors will come into picture. But see, very general advice is, try to avoid more than 6 months. You can even land after 5 months and 15 days, and still can contest for it rather than getting into a situation of more than 6 months, because then they are within their right to question you. They are within their right to ask you as a readmission. But yes, all I'm saying is they can only question you, investigate you, interrogate you, but they cannot revoke your green card status.
That's a very important aspect that you pointed out, Rohit, and that's important for all our viewers watching this, that they can question, they can't revoke. So do not surrender your green card, even if you are subjected to a lot of questioning. But bottom line, try and be back at 5 months and 15 days. That 180-day threshold is not something that's sacrosanct, but it's an important threshold that should not be crossed. Thank you so much, Rohit Sharma, for breaking that down for our viewers watching this, because this is a story that impacts everyone who's watching.